just looking at the brakes. That's what I want to look at.
Can we pick it up? Can we pick it up with
The tow bed?
the tow bed?
I'm sure we've got a jack. Huh? Oh, grab it.
I'm going to tell you something, by the way,
That's
about
Mustafa's
this scene.
defense attorney, Casey Stevens.
I'm going to tell you something, by the way, about this scene.
Okay. That's Rob. That says we've been briefed about Mustafa.
Rob Sermon.
Rob Sermon.
I would say leave the wheel on. Sarah said she doesn't want anything manipulated.
Okay.
I don't
Pause
mind
it
a
right
cat
there. Play some more. Let me see what he says.
coming off looking at something, but taking a wheel off.
We need to get under and look inside.
Wait, he's going to talk about the SUV.
That, just to lift it up
I don't.
and shock it.
He's comfortable with it.
We're not manipulating.
I don't
this
think-
is all just structural frame, and there's no manipulation.
He's okay with it.
You see how he says, like they're all talking about it like it's a sacred piece of metal that nobody should be manipulating it. They don't want anything touched. They don't want anybody to mess around with everything should be left the way it is. Okay? By the way, this whole thing is an act. It's an act in front of the independent expert so that in his mind, he's thinking, wow, this car came out of the scene looking like this. They don't want me touching the tire. They don't even want me jacking the car up because this thing is so sacred, it should not be touched. We just watched the other video and other photos where they chopped at the roof. They chopped at the driver fender. Okay? He's taken the tire off. It wasn't so sacred then. There was nothing about manipulation or keeping the thing untampered with. You fucked the shit out of this car. And you want to act like in front of this independent expert that this is how the car is. We don't want to touch it. We don't want to touch the tires. We don't want to manipulate anything. And the other guy is like, can we lift it up with the bed? Like lift up the backside so no, we don't even want to. We don't want to touch it. Maybe we should all be in hazmat suits so that nothing is touched. You literally fucked the shit out of this car. And the word fuck is an understatement. You fucked the shit out of this car.
I mean, prosecutor Sarah.
And you want to act like you don't want to manipulate it? You don't want to manipulate it? This is an act, by the way. It's an act that they're all trying to act like this is preserved. Should not be touched.
Absolutely. I mean, this prosecutor Sarah Sammy, what is she terrified that
like,
the independent...
Where's the rest of the car?
You hairy piece of shit. You Persian fucking hairy piece of shit. You have an obligation as a prosecutor to get to the bottom of the fucking truth. For 2.5 years, you have Mustapha sit in solitary confinement. I paid $5,000 out of my hard-earned money, got an independent expert to reconstruct a car accident, only for you to say you cannot touch the vehicle. There's a fucking judge order to inspect this car. And if I didn't have this body cam, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable that a prosecutor blocks. What are you so terrified from? Are you terrified that we're going to find that this is a car accident?
That's exactly what it is.
And it gets worse when the officer tells the independent expert, the reason this vehicle is crushed and staged is because we wanted to get the ACM because this vehicle was crushed in.
Oh, bullshit.
We just watched pictures that the vehicle was not crushed in. You had access to the ACM. Why did you crush the vehicle? Why did you stage the vehicle? I mean, Mohammed, do me a favor. Go over to exhibit. Here, investigator Robert Drum, the same one that falsified Mustapha's statement, is telling the independent expert the reason the vehicle looked the way it looks, chopped up, is because we wanted to get the ACM. Bullshit. Listen to what he talks about here.
So a good
Can I take the little tree off?
Absolutely. You're coming to court anyway. So most of it was cut from the fire department for the extrication, and I think we took the other quarter of the roof off.
Get in.
And we pinned the dashboard back to get, because it was already crushed.
You see how he says extrication? He's telling the independent expert that they had to cut the roof to extract the people out of the car.
That's not true. The body cam of Andrew Margiotta.
We just saw a picture of the car at the impound.
Exactly.
Are you telling me they towed the car to the impound with people still in it? I don't believe it.
Everybody was already extracted. The body cam.
He's telling him that they cut it because of extrication.
The body cam. Exactly.
And that's what Casey Stevens tells us.
Exactly.
He knows that's not the truth. He knows that. He has these photos. He's got these body cams. But he's covering up for his lying buddy. The guy that saved him out of a DUI. He's a drunk, and somebody covered up for him. Give him a slap on the wrist. Say, hey, 90 days suspended. Keep doing what you're doing. But the next time I need one of your clients, you're going to hand him over in a silver platter. And this guy, Mustapha, we want him. We want him, and you're going to help us do it.
He sued us for $500,000. A Mustapha in this county cannot get away with suing the police. We need to put Mustapha back into his place.
Exactly.
Whatever it takes, we're going to get that guy. We're going to make an example out of that guy. We're going to put Mustapha back into his place. A Mustapha cannot sue the police in this county and think he can get away with it. Listen to what he tells the independent experts, how the vehicle was caved in, and that's why they chopped it up and cut it just to get the ACM. Listen.
Oh, I got it. Is that one? This is the front door, yeah.
I got to pick it up and pull it that way.
Go this way with it? Yeah.
I got it. I'll put it right in.
Be careful. You don't want to manipulate it. Be careful with that door. Be careful with it. We don't want to manipulate the evidence.
Dorothy's door and Empress. Are you good with that?
Yes.
Okay.
Surprised he didn't call her the dead chick. Oh, because everybody's listening.
I want to listen to that one more time. Is that okay?
Yeah.
So a good
Can I take the little tree off?
Absolutely. You're coming to court anyway. So most.
Wait, I want to play it from here.
So this one.
Should be center tunnel.
Yeah. So I can get good photos in there. So this. Yep. No, I don't want to touch, man.
No.
This.
Oh, be careful.
You'll have to come out so I can get pictures.
Okay.
Center tunnel, and we're gonna need to get photos of the pedals, and I'm gonna have y'all.
Okay, we'll take the doors out.
I'm just trying to play by the rules, man.
No, I hear you.
Play by the rules.
What rules?
We moving the doors?
That you're not going to reconstruct.
Doors come out.
I mean, what a disgrace. What a disgrace to the rule of law. What a disgrace.
So a good
Can I take the little tree off?
Absolutely. You're coming to court anyway. So most of it was cut from the fire department for the extrication, and I think we took the other quarter of the roof off.
Get in.
And we pinned the dashboard back to get, because it was already crushed.
Oh, it was already crushed. He's saying the dash was crushed?
What a fucking lie. I mean, if you didn't have
the photos of the car before,
do me a favor, take it off exhibit.
I mean, what the fuck?
I mean, this is the car.
This
is the car at the scene after the vehicle accident.
You have better photos than that at the impound prior to them cutting it up.
This is before they start cutting at the vehicle.
Look at that. Does that? I mean,
where is it crushed? You have access to the ACM. The ACM.
He made it sound like the car is crushed in. How can the car be even crushed in if it was T-boned?
The ACM is right here. That's where the ACM is.
He's justifying why the car is chopped up like that. He's telling him that the dash was pinned in, that the car was so smashed in that they had to
Muhammad, the reason they crushed and staged the car is because inside the hospital, when Mustapha wakes up out of a coma, he tells investigator Chad Mason, the same one that cut and muted the dash camera, he tells him, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened, but there's something wrong with my car.
And then immediately they get to work chopping up his car. I mean, you look at that car, you're like, where the fuck is the rest of the car? Where is it? Where is the rest of the car? You have images of the car on scene, don't you?
I do. This is...
I mean, there's photos from all sides of this car. You can clearly see where the car was hit.
This is Mustapha inside the hospital.
All right, how about this? Who's with you in the car? Do you remember? Does her, so we're kind of confused how the crash happened because according to witnesses, you were going straight and all of a sudden you just made like a hard left turn. You turned from another car.
And that's not true.
That's not
what
true.
happened exactly?
Making a hard left
my
turn.
car-
Making a hard left turn looks like this.
Mustapha ends up in oncoming traffic. He takes the wrong lane. He finds himself in a position where he can't get back into traffic. He ends up in oncoming traffic.
By the way, where's his steering angle?
Where is his steering angle?
Okay, because
why did they opt out? 2.5 years, they still haven't released the steering angle.
Mustapha's
they left it
car,
out of the PDF.
Chrysler records for 2 seconds prior to an accident your steering angle at all times. It records it. Okay, your speed. It records your gas pedal, your brake pedal. It records a lot of information. Where is his steering angle from the data recorder? Where is it? You say right there, he says, you made a hard left turn. Where is the steering angle to corroborate that?
And then you find that Mustapha made it all the way to the 4th lane. He cleared every vehicle. At one point, Mustapha takes the wrong lane. He finds himself in a position where he can't get back into traffic. He hits the brake. The brake doesn't work. The police mechanic inspected Mustapha's vehicle and found brake failure. The brake doesn't work. You end up in oncoming traffic. What did Mustapha do when he ended up in oncoming traffic? He avoided every vehicle, made it all the way to the 4th lane, and the SUV turned into Mustapha.
Like, why are we sitting here 2.5 years later
And that could be
asking the most basic of questions? Why are we sitting here 2.5 years later?
Because prosecutor Sarah Sammy told the independent expert not to reconstruct the car. What did Robert Drum say? Prosecutor Sarah Sammy said, you cannot touch Mustapha's car. You cannot touch the SUV, the Suburban. Defying a judge order. And Judge Carol Weimer wants to tell this community that he's been impartial in the Mustapha Al-Jazari case.